I wanted to talk about depression. I know, depression's a fun one. Um, can happen to anyone, happen at any point in your life. Uh, for me, it started out when I was probably 11. Progressively, things get worse. I probably didn't seek out. I probably haven't seeked out the help that I probably do need. But with that being said, I've slowly started to realize, especially in more recent years, that you do have to look after yourself. You do have to do kind of all these little self-maintenance things, which are fucking hard to do when you're in the shit. It's so hard. It's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to do anything more than, fucking sit on your phone and scroll. But if you speak to someone who's been through depression, they're gonna tell you that you need to be drinking water, that you need to be getting your 8 hours of sleep, that you need to be staying off your phone, you need to be getting some kind of physical activity. And for the love of God, fucking go just half an hour, go for a walk. Fucking, if you have a pool, get in the pool. If you have water nearby, just go for a fucking swim. If you do that every day, it doesn't cure you, but it creates this routine of happiness. It's something you can kind of build up to and look forward to, and you'll be so much better off for it, because the more you kind of just sit in your own kind of despair, the more you kind of just setting that routine of sadness almost. It's one. If you're staying inside and you're being what's the word, sedentary, and you're not going out and talking to people and doing all these human things, then yeah, you just get caught up by it, and it's hard to break that routine. I definitely go through waves where things will get better for me. I'll be in a great mood, nothing will be wrong, I'm on top of the world. And then something will happen that will just fucking set me off, and I'm back in a slump. And it's hard to get out of those slumps. I've found that if I give it time and I try and kind of focus on looking after myself, that seems to work. And I think it can work for you too. Because I wouldn't be sharing this if I didn't think that these things like the exercise, water, all that shit I touched on, it will help. It really will help. And then just continuing on with the whole depression thing, the loneliness can be hard, because when you're depressed, either you might be around people and they could know that you're depressed, or they could be fucking oblivious to the fact that you're depressed. Seriously, I was living in a share house, and I was cutting myself, and none of my housemates caught on until I told them I'm having a shit time. And it's hard for people to kind of gauge what's going on, and that causes this real kind of disconnect between you and the people that you love, or the people that are around you. But that loneliness, it's there, but it's about turning being lonely into solitude. You do have to get to the point, and it's not going to happen instantly, and it's always going to be changing, but you have to get to the point where you're comfortable being in your own company, where you can have these conversations in your head and not talk yourself down. You bring yourself up instead. If any of this makes sense, I feel like I'm talking crazy a bit, but depression's a bitch of a thing, and some days you just feel like fuck, maybe I should just end it, but suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and you don't need a permanent solution for a temporary problem. That's just the truth of it. And the other thing is, you've got your whole fucking life ahead of you. There is so much more to life than the town, the city, the people around you, the things that you're restricted to because you're in a certain area, whatever it might be. There is so much more to life than what's around you at the moment. And if you can just get out there and see what's out there, I can't guarantee it, but I think that you will be a lot better off doing those things. I'd love to keep rambling about depression. I'm sure I will touch on it again, but look after yourself. It does get better. And fucking thank you for listening. I really appreciate you guys watching this.